This project is known as the Pinhook Swamp Purchase Unit and connects about 700,000 acres between the Osceola National Forest and the Okefenokee Wildlife Refuge. It's a critically important project on a national scale because it's one of the largest connections of federal lands creating a wildlife corridor east of the Mississippi River.
My name is Chip Campbell. I'm the Visitor Services Contractor at the Okefenokee National Wildlife Refuge. We provide visitor amenities at this primary entrance to Okefenokee National Wildlife Refuge on the eastern edge of it near Folkestone, Georgia. Pinhook Swamp is an arm of Okefenokee that extends into North Florida from along the southern edge of Okefenokee proper, and has been the focal point of acquisition efforts that have been going on in this area since, say, the early 1980s. What we have as you move south from here, what we see down into the Osceola is more characteristic of what we see in the southeast coastal plain, where instead of having just one enormous big swamp develop, with relatively little sand ridge habitat within it, down in the Osceola, you've got much more of a mixture of strands of wetland. Some of them are big. I mean, Sandland Bay is big, Impassable Bay is big, 20,000, I think, Sandland Bay. I think Impassable Bay is like 30,000. Pinhook is 65,000 acres. I mean, these are big chunks of land. But, but that's the more typical pattern of flat woods and then wetland, and then flat woods and more wetland, where it's more broken up, because what makes the difference here is just slight rises in that sand bed above and below the water table and the relative amount of peat deposit in the area. So you're kind of seeing the wet heart of it all, but there is some habitat like this in the Pinhook.
Additional associated benefits with the wetland and riparian areas of the greater Okefenokee Osceola system include the protection of recharge areas for water sources for urban uses around North Florida and Jacksonville. Those same areas that benefit from the protection of this acquisition project are also threatening the viability of the project and the future protection of these large open spaces.